Interesting. All right, so alts I bought are about 10% to 20% down. I am hearing Wells would dump alts and go big on BTC and ETH. In that case, my alts will be further down. Is it better to dump alts now? Okay. So question is it better to dump alts now? I mean, my gut reaction would say probably not. I mean, it also depends what alts you're holding, right? Whether they're fundamentally good. But if we're getting into alts season, I think the time to have dumped alts might have been a while back. What's your take on this, Bill?
Okay, so let's do it this way. If you walked into your living room and said, "Oh my God, that chair is ugly. I'm so sick of it," what would you do with the chair? You get rid of it. You wouldn't even think about it. You'd be just like, "I'm done."
Right.
Now, if you have altcoins, you're smart in your portfolio, you're smarter than you think you are in terms of your ability to evaluate them. Seriously. So is it time to dump all altcoins? No. Is it time to do a portfolio review to say, what do I think of this altcoin? Why am I bullish? Seriously, like if you look at an altcoin and you can't remember why you're bullish, then that's the ugly chair. Okay. Mm-hmm. So everybody has their reasons for being in a position. If you bought something because you thought you were going to retire on it, you might choose a different option. So you can evaluate each one of these things. I don't think anybody's going to dump altcoins in mass, but I do think the definition of an altcoin has changed from these little tiny things that go up 50x to much bigger things that go up 5x, right? Because that's, it's shocking when Litecoin goes from 25 to 100 because everyone's like, well, it's not an altcoin. Well, yes, it is. So that is how I would suggest doing your portfolio, right? Take a deep breath, go for a walk, and ask yourself, why do I own this coin?
Yeah, I think well said. That's also why we have Token Metrics. Token Metrics can help you really look at your portfolio and say, why am I holding this? Looking at the fundamentals, the technology. So for instance, if I pull up our model portfolio here, we have the grades baked into the portfolio. So you can go through here and say, for instance, why am I holding Steam in this model portfolio or Otter? Now, Ethereum looks good, Qtum and 0x and all these others are basically good to be in the portfolio, but these other coins, why are they there? And I think that's something you should definitely do at whatever set interval you have for rebalancing your portfolio, whether it's annually, quarterly, monthly, weekly, whatever period of time you have. Write that down on your calendar and make sure you go back and revisit and resell yourself as to why you're holding these cryptocurrencies. And if you can't resell yourself, as Bill said, then you should probably get out. But I mean, I think it's alt season, so I do think it makes sense to hold some alts, but you have to make sure you're holding the right alts, because as we've seen in past bull markets, not every cryptocurrency goes back up. It's because now the space is more competitive. We have new currencies coming out that are more innovative as well. So what was in the top 10 or top 20 or top 50 in market cap 2 years back won't necessarily go back this time around. So I think that's definitely something to keep in mind.